presentation of Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports. We are LA.
Last night, Albert Pujols hit career home run number 598. Tonight, he's chasing history, looking to join a legendary club.
Babe Ruth was the first to hit 600 home runs. Then Willie Mays joined the club. Hank Aaron was next on this list of immortals that now includes 8 members. In 2001, Albert Pujols hit his first home run as a rookie with the Cardinals, giving notice of things to come.
First career big league home run, and it will not be nearly the last.
He continued to hit the long ball at an incredible pace, then joined the 500 club with the Angels 3 years ago.
Welcome to the 500 home run club, Albert Pujols.
Now Albert is chasing history again. He's on the cusp of 600 home runs and ready to be the 9th member of this elite group. Joining any club with Babe Ruth as a member is a slugger's dream. Will today be the day?
It was a tough night for the Angels last night, dropping the opening game of the 7-game homestand to the Atlanta Braves, 6-3 the final. They're looking to turn things around as they face an old friend, Bartolo Colon, tonight in his Game 2 against the Bravos. We welcome you inside our broadcast booth and back to Angels Baseball here on Fox Sports West, along with Mark Kubica. I'm Victor Rojas, and we just showcased Albert Pujols and the legendary career that he's already put up. Last night hit number 598, and Gooby, just like a couple of years ago when we were in D.C., he's now 2 shy of another milestone.
And you just feel that's going to be the night tonight, I have to tell you, Victor. 2 career home runs against Bartolo Colon, 20 in his career against the Atlanta Braves. He did a great job last night as far as bringing hands inside the baseball. He's facing a pitcher tonight in Bartolo Colon, who throws a ton of fastballs. And when you look at the home runs so far this season for Pujols, it has been on the fastball. Look for him to jump on those fastballs early on. It might be a magical night here tonight.
No Cameron Maben in the lineup, and that offense will have to kind of support Parker Bridwell is making his Angels debut. Gentlemen, the Angels just acquired from the Baltimore Orioles a couple of weeks ago. We're just about ready for baseball here at the Big A. Sit back and relax. Going to bring you the lineups and the first pitch when we return. Angels baseball on Fox Sports West is being brought to you by the all-new 2017 Subaru Impreza. Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 28 miles per gallon. More than a car, it's a Subaru. By Heffernan Insurance Brokers, insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com. And by your local Southern California Land Rover retailers. Welcome back out to the Big A, Game 2 of this 3-game set against the visiting Atlanta Braves. One more tomorrow night, and then a 4-game set against the Minnesota Twins, kicking off on Thursday night. The Angels not wasting any time tonight, taking the field. And this is a lineup that Brian Snitker, the manager of the Atlanta Braves, will roll out tonight at 22-27. They're tied for second in the National League East, 8.5 games back, and very similar looking lineup. The only difference really, Kemp out and left, Santana is DHing, but Gooby, Tyler Flowers, we mentioned last night, just having a fantastic start to the season. I mean, something that he's completely changed as far as his approach.
Yeah, he has that little bit higher of a leg kick, and he's really been getting through the baseball very well. He's not chasing pitches. He's also hitting secondary pitches. Always a guy in the past that would sit on a fastball. Has been very good using the whole field. 353 batting average this season. 5 extra base hits and 14 RBI.
Well, that lineup will take on the 25-year-old right-hander native of Hereford, Texas, just outside of Amarillo in the Texas Panhandle. Parker Bridwell is on the mound for the Angels, making his Halo debut.
And Bridwell's fastball is 90 to 95. He throws a curveball, slider, and a changeup. A power sinker. My go-tos for Bridwell to be successful here is rely on that power sinker, get a lot of ground balls, and limit pitches seen. Don't throw too many pitches, save a couple of those later in the game, especially when it comes to his slider and curveball.
A little overcast tonight, 66 degrees at first pitch. Ender Inciarte ready to lead things off. Here's the first one, and that one just misses down and in. Inciarte, the center fielder, hitting .288, 5 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Multi-hit game last night, a double and a single. He's pulled over to first off the body of Valbuena. Bridwell's covering though, and they get the out, one away.
And that's why as a pitcher you always get over that base, even though it looks like it could be a routine play to the first baseman. He can get it himself. You always make sure you cover the base. Bridwell did a nice job as far as that. He's a guy that's around the strike zone quite a bit. Great numbers in AAA for the Angels. Covers the bag. A 3-1 put out. Getting that first out as a starter under the belt. His numbers in AAA, Victor, 19 in the 2/3 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, 2 walks.
Yeah, those are numbers with Salt Lake City. Overall, the numbers very good for Bridwell between the Orioles and the Angels. 9 games, 6 starts. That's the Bees numbers. Swing and a miss.
A good changeup.
Yeah.
And again, we get back to that power sinker. He can keep that ball in the lower part of the strike zone very, very well. Good sign when you're a young pitcher like that to be able to throw a changeup in a fastball count. Important.
Pulled foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Always important getting that first out as a young pitcher, especially your first career start at the major league level. The anxiety, the butterflies.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Bridwell got to the big leagues for the first time and only time last year with Baltimore. 2 games, all out of the pen. 3 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, 5 runs allowed. 2-2. This is punched to the left side. Good piece of hitting by Markakis. So he's on board with 1 out. Matt Kemp coming to the plate. Take a look at the defense for the Angels. Mentioned that Cameron Maybin's out of the lineup, so Revere's in left, Eric Young Jr.'s in center, Calhoun at right. The infield with Pennington and Simmons on the left side, Espinosa and Valbuena on the right. Gratterall behind the plate tonight.
Espinosa getting that start. A second talk about Bridwell getting a lot of ground ball action. .994 fielding percentage for Danny so far this season. Is 1 error in 40 starts. Has turned 20 double plays also.
Kemp breaks his bat, loops one out to right center field, and it'll fall in for a base hit. Markakis will stop at second base. So back-to-back singles here in the first inning with 1 out.
Boy, right on cue as far as how successful the Braves are as far as opposite field hits. Markakis, an opposite field hit. Matt Kemp, an opposite field hit. Look at an elevated little slider off the end of the bat of Matt Kemp. With another base hit, having a solid offensive season for the Braves.
Two on, one out. Matt Adams, the first baseman, coming in for Freddie Freeman. 271 of the season. 3 home runs, 13 runs batted in. Adams last night, 1 for 4. Braves had a 6-run third inning. 6 runs, 2 earned. They sent 11 men to the plate in that third inning. If you take that out, they had a total of 2 men reach base the rest of the game outside of those 11 batters in that third inning.
Yeah, the bullpen was very good last night. Ricky Nolasco had that tough inning. Talked a little bit today to say there's adjustments obviously need to be made. Still feeling confident that he's going to turn this one around like we saw in the month of September last season.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ricky had to throw 42 pitches in that third inning. Ended up taking the loss. Bridwell with a couple of men on. 2-1 count on Adams. Flowers on deck. 3-1. Bridwell, a 9th round selection out of high school in Hereford, Texas. 2010 by Baltimore. Designated for assignment earlier this month. The Angels picked him up. This is a little looper to right. The fall in for a base hit. Markakis going to be waved in. Cole's throw to the plate. A good one, and they got him. Terrific throw by Cole Calhoun. 2 down.
He got a lot behind that throw, and the slide as Markakis reaches towards the plate. Gradwell tags that hand before he gets it on the plate. Second outfield assist of the season for Cole. That's a pretty good pitch. Matt Adams went down and got that little sinker down and away. It's our top tier play brought to you by Arco. Got a lot on that throw. Cole Calhoun, just a couple seasons ago, Gold Glove winner in right field. But a perfect throw at the plate. Atlanta's taking a look to see if indeed he got that tag. It looked like he did. Got him at home.
Ted Barrett, the crew chief, had to come down to the dugout area. Wondering if maybe for a second there the Braves are having issues communicating with the clubhouse. So 2 outs, 2-1. Kemp ends up at third. Adams at second. Took second on the throw home.
For someone who knows a lot about throwing people out at the plate, Markakis was thrown out at the plate by Cole Calhoun.
Flowers is swinging a miss. Early swinging by the last 4 guys. Markakis, Kemp, and Adams. Now Flowers. 353 average, couple of home runs, 14 runs batted in.
They're very reminiscent of their hitting coach, Kevin Seitzer, played with him for a number of years in Kansas City. He was aggressive, but he also hit the ball the other way very well, and you're seeing that a lot from this club early on.
Slider, 0-2. Bartolo Colon ready to take the mound. A rough season for him. That is just low.
That's when you know you're seeing the baseball well as a hitter, because that was a very good pitch by Bridwell. Hard slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Another little breaking ball, tapped foul. John Tumpane calling the balls and strikes tonight. John Lipka at first base, Ted Barrett at second, Angel Hernandez over at third. Umpiring crew for this series. That's a fastball, got him looking and locked him up. A strikeout. for Parker Bridwell. Helped out by some defense. The arm of Cole Calhoun gunning down Nick Markakis. He'll keep this game scoreless as we head to the bottom of the first.
Got a lot on that throw and a perfect tag by Gratterall.
First, so we take a look at the lineup for Mike Scioscia and the Angels at 26 and 28. Nice throw by Cole Calhoun to keep this scoreless, and Bridwell picking up his first strikeout. Lineup a little different with Maben out of it and Eric Young Jr. jumping up to the top spot. And I think you were saying that maybe Danny Espinosa might be your pick to click tonight.
Yeah, he has got 9 career home runs against Atlanta pitchers. Very familiar with the Braves over the years with the Nationals. I just feel like he's going to get that opportunity to play here quite a bit. Nolan Fontana sent out. Let's get back to this. That short, compact swing, mistake pitches, that's the pitch hit out of the ballpark.
They are taking on the 44-year-old Dominican native by the name of Bartolo Colon, and we mentioned a tough season, 2-5, at a 6.96 ERA.
And my go-tos to be successful against Bartolo Colon is you got to drive the fastball. He throws a ton of them in bunch hits together. He's given up a lot of hits and base runners this year.
First season with Atlanta after spending the last 3 with the New York Mets. 11th start of the year for Bartolo. Guy that's always been a here it is type of guy. A lot of fastballs. Saying that he's not getting as much movement on the pitches as he would like or has had throughout his long career.
And when you look at the percentages of pitches thrown for Bartolo Colon, he's always at the top as far as fastballs. As a matter of fact, this season, 82.7% of his pitches are fastballs, which is the most in the majors. And a fastball count now here for EY Jr.
Bouncer down the line. Adams knocks it down. Nice play by the big first baseman, robbing Young of extra bases. 1 out. Defensively for Atlanta tonight, you got Matt Kemp in center, Ender Inciarte in center field. Nick Markakis in right, Kemp in left field, of course. Reyes, Swanson, Peterson, and Adams around the infield from third to first. Flowers behind the plate.
And Markakis, who was thrown out by Cole Calhoun at the top of the first, knows a little bit about throwing the baseball. I mentioned how many career outfield assists, 103 of them, third best amongst active outfielders. Won a Gold Glove 2011 and in 2014 over Cole Calhoun that season.
Cole rips one into the shift. 2 down. Well struck, but right to Jace Peterson, the second baseman. Just like that, 2 away. Albert coming to the plate. 1 for 4 game yesterday, and it was career home run number 598 for Albert. Picked up his 1,852nd RBI. He's tied for 13th all-time on that list. And now at 2,871 career hits. He's 1 hit away from tying Jesse Burkett at 2,872. 2 hits away from tying Babe Ruth on the all-time hit list at 44th. Babe with 2,873 career hits. First one's in for a strike. Pujols at 249 on the season. 7 home runs, 35 runs batted in.
And Bartolo Colon does not waste a whole lot of time. He stays right on that pitching rubber and attacks the strike zone. Albert with 2 career home runs against Cologne.
0-2 pitch. The chopper toward the shortstop side, and this is just after Peterson, with 2 strikes, took several steps to his left to the second base side of the bag. Otherwise, if he'd stayed there like he did the first 2 strikes, it would have been the 3rd out. Instead, it's a hit. And now Pujols tied with Jesse Burkett for 45th all-time on that hit list.
Yeah, you see him moving over, just a little bit of room there towards the middle. And perfectly placed base hit by Albert Pujols. It's 1 hit away from tying the Babe.
So man on for Valbuena. Luis homered last night. His only hit of the game, 1 for 3 with a walk. Shift on Valbuena. This one's upstairs. He's at 173 on the year.
2 for 5 in his career versus Bartolo Colon, but those 2 hits, home runs.
Two balls and no strikes. Three, nope.
And my Hyundai key for this game to be successful against Bartolo Colon and the Braves. A little Asia, heat of the moment. You're going to see a lot of heaters tonight from Bartolo Colon, so sit on that fastball and do some damage.
Took a little bit off. (15-8) last year with the Mets. 34 starts, had a 3.43 ERA. And he walked him. So single by Pujols, so walk to Valbuena brings up Andrelton Simmons with 2 outs.
Right guy to come up in this situation too against Cologne is Andrelton Simmons, a 5.22 career hitter against Bart.
Andrelton takes a strike. Homered in the 2nd inning last night. 1 for 4 overall.
10 for his last 17 with men in scoring position. That's nearly a 600 batting average for Andrelton Simmons.
Albert at 2nd, Valbuena at 1st. 0-2.
Slider upper part of the strike zone, 2-seam fastball upper part of the strike zone.
Andrelton asking Tom Payne if that pitch was up, which is kind of surprising since Andrelton likes the pitches up there.
Maybe setting him up.
Yeah. (0-2). Breaking ball off the plate. 1-2. Simmons' home run to straightaway center field last night. .336 on base percentage. Certainly turned things around after that tough stretch he had toward the end of April and the beginning of May. Here's the 1-2. Pulled foul behind Rob Renicky and into the dugout. Simmons shoots one down the line, but fouled.
Well, when you look at hitters against Colon this season, as far as against his fastball, we mentioned how many fastballs he throws. 82.7% fastballs. He's got a contact rate on his fastball of 88.7% of the time. Hitters have made good contact against his fastball. And a batting average of .372 versus the fastball this year. Hitters against Bartolo Colon.
It goes back to lower velocity and not enough movement. For a guy that throws a lot of them. And that's dope. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's coming off a start in which he gave up 7 runs on 10 hits in 5 innings against Pittsburgh. Taking the loss.
Does have good career numbers against his former team. 12-7 against the Angels with 3.57 ERA for Colon against the Angels.
Been a while since he last faced the Angels. Pujols at second, Valbuena at first. 2-2. The 2 outs. That's that one off his leg.
That's always been his effective pitch against right-handed batters. He'll run that 2-seam. It looks like it's going to stay middle part of the plate and runs in off the inside corner and jams you. And that's exactly what happened for Simmons against Colon on that fastball.
And he got him looking with that 2-seamer on the outside part of the plate. Halos leave 2 off ahead of the second. We're scoreless. Top of the second. Now it's time for the driver's seat, brought to you by the new 2017 Kia Sorento. Scotia's Club on Tuesdays so far of the season. 8-0 mark. Going back to 9 straight on Tuesdays. Back to last season. Mike Scioscia's Angels Club on Tuesdays. Ruiz, Santana, and Peterson here the second, facing Parker Bridwell. Gave up 3 soft singles in the first with 1 out, but then struck out Flowers. Got some help from Cole. A little cut fastball.
Good late action to it, yes.
Yeah. 1-1. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ruiz 1 for 4 last night. It was an RBI single and a run scored to third. 23-year-old. 12 games this year. .270 average with a home run and 5 RBIs. Lifted down the left field line. Revere moving into foul territory, makes the catch. 1 away.
Playing shallow to take away that base hit to left field. Ben Revere showing that speed, able to run that one down, get a quick out. Ben Revere always with a smile on his face.
Danny's antenna recently joined the Braves. On his way on, rolls it foul. Good speed, played left field last night, DHing tonight. 15 games with Atlanta, 4 for 31. 3 doubles, a triple, 4 runs batted in.
Upper part of the strike zone, not called there on a cut fastball.
Good off-speed pitch, 1-2. Bridwell was listed number 15 prospect in the Orioles system coming into 2017. Started a conversion from starter, which had been pretty much around his the start of his minor league career until about a couple of seasons ago. Tried to move him to the bullpen. See why if you like his arm. One thing that's been an issue for him at times at the minor league level, command. Hadn't been the issue this year. This cut on and miss. Down goes Santana.
Good hard slider, get a swing and miss. Second strikeout of the game for Bridwell. True slider there. Late break to it, underneath the hands, no contact. Bridwell was 5 years old when Bartolo Colon made his debut back in 1997 in the show.
Chase Peterson, the second baseman, 196. Filling in for the injured Brandon Phillips, 0 for 3 last night with a walk.
Amazing thing when you look at Bartolo Colon, after turning 40, he has won 60 games in the big leagues.
Hit towards second. Espinosa's there. Bridwell with a 1-2-3 second. Head to the bottom of the inning with no score. Inning as the Angels set up Revere, Pennington, and Espinosa, trying to support Parker Bridwell. Bartolo Colon gave up a 2-out single and walk, but then struck out Simmons. A prolonged plate appearance to end that first inning. Revere hitting .220. Home run, 4 runs batted in, getting the start in left field. Cameron Maybin showed up at the ballpark today with pain in his side, so not getting the start today. So Ben gets a start at left. Young, who was there last night, moving over to center field.
Revere with a lot of career at bats against Bartolo Colon, 10 for 30.
And Adams has this one. A couple of hard hit balls. Nothing to show for it. 1 out. Hey, host a business function or celebrate a special occasion. Your own private suite here at the Big A. Suite rentals offer all-inclusive food and beverage packages. Go to angels.com for more details. 1 out, nobody on, and Cliff Pennington stepping up.
Well, you take away the numbers this year with Bartolo Colon, who was solid again last season. You wonder how he's able to do that at this age and all the mileage on his shoulder that he's put on pitching for as long as he has in the show. But it's because he throws strikes. He pitches to both sides of the plate very well. He pitches what we like to say east to west, but he also pitches north to south. He'll pitch lower part of the strike zone. He'll go upstairs. He'll go inside corner, outside corner. Majority of those pitches with his fastball with movement, but he throws strikes.
Also helped out with the stem cell injection that he received several years ago. One of the first guys to really get involved with that, help resurrect his career, latter stages of his career. That was prior to signing with the New York Mets. One ball, 2 strikes. Pennington over at third base once again tonight. A couple of hits last night. Fidel Escobar will begin a rehab assignment tomorrow, Inland Empire. And Pennington will go down looking, 2 outs. Second strikeout for Colon. Hey, tonight's game is on AFN, the American Forces Network, now in its 75th year of broadcasting to American military personnel overseas in more than 170 countries and naval ships at sea. Welcome to those watching tonight, and as always, we thank you for your continued service.
Pretty good indication that moving fastball there by Bartolo Colon to freeze Cliff Pennington.
Espinosa lifting it foul. Danny comes in batting 141. 4 home runs, 15 runs batted in.
And because he's around the strike zone so much, Bartolo Colon, hitters this year, when they put that next pitch, it would be an 0-1 pitch in play, hitters in 481 against him, including 3 home runs. Well, he's got some pretty good action on his fastball right now. Already with 5 0-2 counts. Span the strike zone well.
Fouled off. Count remains at 0-2. As tough as the start to the season was for Espinosa in April. They have a tougher month of May. 5 for 54. No 93 batting average this month. A couple of doubles and a home run. Chopper back toward the mound. Colon's always been able to field his position pretty well. The Angels are down in order. 2 complete here at the Big A, and we're still scoreless. Minnesota Twins are in town. Fans in attendance receive a beach towel courtesy of San Diego Zoo Safari Park while supplies last. For more info, just go to angels.com. Bridwell here in the third to face Swanson, Inciarte, and Markakis. Two strikeouts, no walks, 3 hits allowed, 3 singles in the first. Just off the plate, Dansby Swanson, the shortstop, 192 average. 4 home runs, 18 RBIs, had a 1-for-4 game last night. Atlanta and the Angels both with 7 hits last night. This one's chopped to short. 2 Hopper. Braves former shortstop throws out the current shortstop, 1 away.
3 ground ball outs so far for Bridwell. Good sign for him. Wearing that number 62, Scott Shields. We talked about his movement on his fastball. So far in this game, Bridwell with good movement on his fastball and his slider. Changeup, so far, pretty good.
Top of the order now, Inciarte grounded out to Valbuena in the first. 288 on the year. Bridwell falls behind here. 2 balls and no strikes.
Falling behind the count now 3-0. Try to work back in the count, see if you get another ground ball. Just got to get that pitch and start in the middle and trust movement.
And a 4-pitch walk. First free pass issued by the right-hander. Put a man on for Markakis, who shot a single through the left side of his first AB.
Inciarte can run, 9 stolen bases. Juan Gratterall has done a very good job at filling that base stealers so far this season. 55%. 5 stolen bases and 11 attempts against them. Pretty big lead.
Flare out toward left center. Young comes in. 2 down. Good pitch in on the hands.
He's not shown to be afraid to throw the pitch inside today, especially against lefties. It's not an easy thing to do for a young right-handed pitcher like that to be able to get inside against left-handed batters. But he does start on that first base side of the pitching rubber, which should allow you as a pitcher to get inside against left-handed batters. Won't be surprised to see a pickoff throw over the first base here.
And Kemp drives one out to right center field. This one's hit well. Young back at the track, and that is gone. Matt Kemp with 2 outs and 1 swing of the bat gives the Braves a 2-0 lead here in the third.
Well, Kemp has been destroying fastballs this year, and he got another one there from Bridwell. And hits it out to right center field. His 9th home run, 29 RBIs now on the season. Fastball, 93 middle part of the plate. And Bridwell just hoping he's not able to drift out of the ballpark here in right center field.
Behind the plate, Gratterall gives it a look, but he runs out of room. That's been Matt Kemp's MO throughout his career. Arms extended out the opposite way.
249 career home runs. Yeah, he's hitting .429 this season versus fastballs. And he got a fastball there and didn't miss it.
Might not want to throw a fastball.
No. Forced him to swing it and break a ball off the plate.
Which is what you did the first time up. Little slider that he hit off the end of the bat. Broke his bat, flared one to right. Adams had a base hit in his first AB. He fouls it off the mask of Gratterall.
Just like in last night's game, Braves scoring multiple runs in the third inning.
One and two. Got him with a breaking pitch, and there's the third out, but one fastball he'd like to have back. Matt Kemp with his 9th of the season put the Braves up early. Brought to you by the Hyundai Better Than Ever sales event, with the best total savings on select models in Hyundai's history is going on now at your Hyundai dealer. 2-0 Atlanta as we start the bottom of the third. Matt Kemp with a home run, a 2-run shot, 2 outs to give the Braves the early lead. Gratterall, Young, and Calhoun coming up to face Bartolo Colon, who retired the side in order in the second inning, has a couple of strikeouts with 1 hit allowed and 1 walk issued. Juan Gratterall hitting .250 on the season, getting the start tonight. Martin Maldonado seemingly played every single day. 6 for 24 with a couple of runs batted in. Ball and a strike. Two and one. Chopper toward the middle, Swanson to his left. Can't get it.
Yep, went into that slide to spin around. I think he has a chance to be able to field that standing up and spin around, because he's got a strong throwing arm.
And you've got the catcher running it now.
Exactly. We've seen that so often where the infielders are going into that slide. They think they can pop up quickly and make a throw. I think he's got an opportunity to be able to get to that baseball and then spin around and throw the first. But once you go to that slide,
or dive
by him, and it's by him.
Yeah, or even head first dive. Come up with it. Gratterall will take it.
Oh, definitely.
Here's Eric Young Jr. Grounded out to Adams. Bottom of the first. Nice play by the Braves first baseman. Bunts it foul.
I was waiting for EY Jr. to do that. He did that a lot in spring training. He was very successful bunting down the third base line and drag bunting down the first base line. It's part of his game, the speed game.
Couple of stolen bases last night for the 32-year-old.
First player ever to do so in his Angels debut.
Signed with the Angels back in January. Ground ball to short. Swanson over to Peterson, back to first, not in time.
With Cole coming to play now, it's time for Tools of the Trade, brought to you by Ram Trucks in the first inning. Atlanta trying to get on board. But Cole Calhoun did a perfect job as far as charging the baseball. And Markakis going around third, thinking he's going to have a chance to score, but a perfect throw. Right on the money to Juan Gratterall, and the tag applied to Cole Calhoun, picking up his second outfield assist of the season.
Jumped on the first pitch he saw in the first inning and lined out sharply to Peterson, the second baseman. 0 for 1.
Not easy to steal a base against Bartolo Colon either. He fields his position well, but very, very quick to the plate.
There it is right there. Gets away. I think Young thought about it for a second, but Adams able to track it down quickly.
He's always had quick footwork. If he holds on to that baseball, it's going to be a close play. And his times to the plate very, very quick. He's around that 1-1, 1-2 range, which is very, very quick, very difficult to steal. A lot of pitchers will be around the 1-4 range. And that forces you as a catcher to be real quick as far as that pop time.
Breaks his bat, hits with a second. Peterson has troubles with him. Everybody's going to be safe. What started off the bat as a potential tailor-made double play to get out of the inning. Instead, it goes an error on Peterson, and Pujols will come up with 2 men on.
Yeah, this is going to end up being a double play, especially because it's towards the end of the bat and be able to flip it over to Swanson. You see how quick he was getting there to the base, but looked up to make the throw before he had a handle of the baseball, and a big error, allowing Albert Pujols to come to the plate now.
5th error of the year for Peterson. Albert snuck a base hit up the middle in the first inning, so he's 1 for 1. Did that 3 years ago. We were in the nation's capital.
And Albert's 5 for his last 11 with runners in scoring position. A .455 batting average for Albert.
Upstairs.
Well, these are the times you got to take advantage of a mistake made by your opponent. Looked like Albert would potentially be leading off the bottom of the 4th. Instead, has a chance here with 2 on. 1 out here in the 3rd.
It is 500th home run and his 409. I think it's Taylor Jordan of the Nationals.
And Cole's trying to read Eric Young Jr. We saw that yesterday when he stole 3rd and Cameron Maben was able to steal behind him at 2nd. As a base runner first, you have to make sure you see him going first before you go.
Off speed, a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
But Albert would love a fastball in that inside part of the plate. And that's the pitch he's been turning on very well.
You'll have to pick the right one from Bartolo. Unless he makes a mistake on the inner half. Young at second, Calhoun at first. There's Cole, and you see his approach looking at E1 at second. 2-1. Now, the one thing you've got to do in that situation when you get that kind of lead is after the pitch,
you got to get back quickly. Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, you get a back pick over at first base.
Adams a little bit further off first base than normal because of Albert pulling a lot of pitches. But I think it's the time to go.
Two-1. 2-2.
Changeup. Off-speed pitch. We talk about Bartolo Colon and what he has done in his career, throwing a lot of fastballs, mixing it up, both sides of the plate, but he does everything well as far as fielding his position, slows down a team's running game, holds the ball well in the stretch position.
Two on the way. This is fouled back. What if he goes back to the off-speed pitch now? Two on and 1 out. 2-0 Atlanta. We're in the bottom of the third. Lays off. Did not go.
Well, more than likely they'll be going, but the one thing about Bartolo Colon does, he does that little spin move back to second, goes into stretch position, will turn around. If you're running too soon, you will work that pickoff to second base. Make sure he delivers the baseball home before you go.
First full count for Bartolo tonight. About to throw his 47th pitch. 598 career home runs for Albert, 9th on the all-time list. Runners take off. It's a bouncer foul. Went back to the off speed. Runners take off again. Albert drives one out to left. There she goes. Number 599, and the Angels have a 3-2 lead.
Boy, you can just feel it tonight with Albert Pujols. We talked about it in the opening, how close he is to that number 600, beating 2. Well, he's got 1. He did it before, getting 499 and 500 in the same game. Albert with number 599, a 3-run home run for Albert Pujols. The high fives in that dugout. And 2 for 2 in the game, tying Babe Ruth in the all-time hit list now with that home run.
Balbuena takes ball 1.
Woo! One more, Trouty!
1,855 career runs batted in now. That's pulled and past Adams. Go back and take a look at that swing for Albert.
And he was looking for a pitch on the inner half. This entire sequence, he got it just above the belt. Very similar to home run last night. Brought his hands inside the baseball and drives it well out to left field. His 8th home run of the season, now 38 RBI for the machine.
Andrelton Simmons, a strikeout victim. Pulled it foul. How big is that misplay by Jace Peterson now?
Capitalize on that play by Albert with the 3-run home run.
Just off the plate. One on the move is Valbuena. Swanson can't come up with it. It eats him up. Simmons ends up at second.
Good hustle by Anderson Simmons.
Second error of the inning. That's the 10th committed by Swanson this year.
Valbuena on the move, coming in to try to get that short, tricky hop. Could stay back in there because you're not going to have a play at second for Swanson. Unable to make the play on that ball. Ends up being a mistake and another break for the Angels in this inning.
I was wondering the exact same thing. Why are you trying to charge it and play it on a short hop?
Yeah, because you're not going to get that force out at second. You just got to think in terms of and trusting that arm strength that he does have a very good arm of throwing out Simmons at first.
Ben Revere lined out to Adams in the second inning. Middle infield halfway, corners playing in near the grass. A what? Outside. Chopper toward Adams. Now Buena's coming in on contact. Adams can't get the baseball out. Then decides to read the baseball and lets Revere get the first. It's 4-2.
Well, you talk about some gift runs, and then Albert made him pay for it with that 3-run home run, but some mistakes in the infield here for the Braves. And there you see on the transfer, had the bobble and then had almost a changeup grip, but still looked like he had a play at the plate.
But why didn't he go to first base and get the out? You see Peterson moving over, or did he stop? He stopped.
Yeah, he stopped himself.
Yeah, but he never looked.
There's a lot of things going wrong here in the infield for the Braves to take advantage of it.
No doubt.
Add on.
Well, last night, the Braves scored 6 runs, only 2 earned in the 3rd inning. The Angels have scored 4 runs thus far. Revere reaching on the fielder's choice, picks up the RBI. Valbuena was dead to rights. Adams just throws the ball home.
Yeah, you have the contact play, and we've seen Adams making some very solid defensive plays at first already in these first 2 games.
Revere's on the move. Colon throws to second, throws home, and safe at home is Simmons, who did not slide. Bartolo was going to throw to second base, and the gifts keep on coming.
And they're looking this to make sure there was no tag applied at the plate before Anderson Simmons scores. And a little bit of a slip. It looked like he got the foot in.
Back-to-back fielder's choice.
Foot on the plate. Boy, a lot of odd plays, especially for Bartolo Colon, who we just talked about earlier, fields his position so well. Not on that one. Pennington gets a fielder's choice and an RBI out of it, though.
He'll take it. Runners at first and second. Espinosa, the 9th man to bat. Espinosa lines on the right center field. Revere will come in to score. Moving to 3rd is Pennington. RBI single for Danning.
And that's got to make Danny Espinosa feel good. Not only get that RBI, but the single. And the Angels batting around in the 3rd inning just like the Braves did last night. Pitcher was elevated. Lines it into right center field for an RBI single. Almost the exact same opposite we saw last night. Some mistakes made by the Angels in the field, resulting in 6 runs for the Braves in the 3rd. Well, tonight in the 3rd inning, a lot of mistakes made by the Braves in the infield and 6 runs scored.
Espinosa on the move. Colon throws to second, low throw, and it trickles into center. 1 run in. Espinosa will move to 3rd. Unbelievable. 7-2.
And what you're seeing from Mike Scioscia's club, you don't have Mike Trout in the lineup. You're seeing a lot of movement, and that's what you have to do. Big jump by Espinosa. And the low throw would have been a real close bang-bang play to begin with.
Error on Bartolo. It's the 3rd error committed by the Braves. Gratterall picks up an RBI. And here's Eric Young Jr. Runners at 1st and 3rd and 1 out. That's a strike.
Yeah, it was close to hitting his leg. And Albert Pujols may have a chance to come to the plate in the same inning in which he already hit a home run, number 599.
Bottom of the first base shot. Adams comes in, fields it, flips it to Peterson, and safe at first. Infield base hit makes it 8-2.
Well, we talked about that earlier in this inning. Eric Young Jr. did a lot of that in spring training. A perfect bunt. Picks up a single. Quick flip by Matt Adams though, but not there quick enough with Eric Young Jr. Picking up a base hit and an RBI. See the foot down just before Peterson's able to catch it with the bare hand and get his foot on the base. What an inning.
Calhoun takes outside. 0 for 2, slide out to second and reached on the error by Peterson. That's what kind of opened up this inning. 8 runs here in the third. Pujols on deck. One ball, one strike. Action in the Braves bullpen. Luke Jackson getting ready. Chasing the off-speed pitch. 1-2. Cole punches one through the left side. There's a base hit. Graterol is going to be waved home. He'll score. 9-2 Angels. And Pujols coming to the plate for the second time this inning.
And the amazing thing, all 9 batters scored a run this inning.
That's going to be it for Bartolo Colon.
Didn't get a whole lot of help. Didn't help himself either. Fielding his position, something he doesn't do very often, but he did it tonight.
A pitching change here in the third. 9 runs in. Albert got the Angels on the positive side with a home run, number 599. He's coming up once again. Can he do it? Bottom of the third with 1 out. The Angels have a couple of men on. Eric Young Jr. at second, Cole Calhoun at first. Albert Pujols will get his second plate appearance of the third. And all Bartolo Colon can do is look on. 2 1/3, 7 hits, 9 runs, just 2 earned. 3 errors in the inning, Gooby, as Luke Jackson takes over on the mound for the Braves. Former first-round pick of the Texas Rangers back in 2010, pitching in his 8th game with Atlanta this year. He's 1-0 with a 2.70 ERA. Just 6 2/3 innings, 6 hits.
Got a good fastball, but all it really matters is this man at the plate.
Albert with a single and a home run. Sitting at 599 career home runs. 9th all-time. The first one, fastball right down the pipe, 0-1. He hit .499 and .500 in the same game at Nationals Park. Can he repeat it here? The 0-1. Downstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll tell you what, he's tracking the baseball very well. Mike Trout watching, talking with Mike Scioscia. History, potential in the making here.
The outfield straight around. Infield at normal depth. Peterson trying to keep Young close to the bag at second. They want a pickoff attempt, no throw. One pitch, down and away. 2-1. Here, a couple of the Boo Birds wanting to see Albert make history here. Jackson in his first season with the Braves organization. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball is in there. Evens a count of 2-2. 599, a no doubter to left. Measured at 410 feet off Bartolo. 2-2 now. Fastball low, full count. You can hear a pin drop.
Yes.
As Jackson comes set.
And he is tracking the baseball well here.
Valbuena on deck. See if the runners go. They did last time. They do this time. 3-2, and it's ruled foul. This one off the screen. Running that one inside.
Look at the last 2 home runs Albert has hit back-to-back games. It's been a fastball inside part of the plate.
Ninth in home runs, 13th in RBIs, tied for 44th with Babe Ruth in hits, 8th all-time in doubles. Runners go again, 3-2, and he walked. It wasn't even close. That ball bounced about 2 feet in front of the plate, and the bases are loaded for Valbuena.
And the boos for that pitch. And here we are in the 3rd inning. Albert Pujols more than likely have at least 2 more at bats tonight.
So Young at 3rd, Calhoun at 2nd, Pujols at 1st. Valbuena with a walk in the 1st inning, singled and scored earlier in this 3rd. Breaking ball, catches a strike zone, 0-1. And what a difference one play makes in this inning. The ground ball off the bat of Cole Calhoun with 1 out and a man at first base, and what should have probably been an inning-ending double play. It's opened the floodgates for the Angels here in the 3rd with 9 runs in. Cued foul, 0-2. new bat. Valbuena, the 14th man to come to the plate in this third inning.
And just 6 hits in this inning, yet 9 runs.
This is lined to second base, and they're going to turn the double play. Calhoun off the bag at second is retired for the 3rd out. But what an inning for the Angels. 14 guys come to the plate. The Angels lead it 9-2.
Number 599. Here's tonight's Cold Hard Facts, which are brought to you by Clean, Crisp, Coors Light. 39 different players used this season by the Angels, tied for the 2nd most in the majors, and 22 pitchers used 2nd most in the majors, both of those behind Seattle.
Parker Bridwell back to work here in the 4th. Gave up the 2-run home run in the top of the 3rd inning once upon a time, but had his offense certainly respond. Flowers, Ruiz, Santana here in the 4th.
Your mindset has to be, even a young pitcher like this, is the score is 0-0. Got to pitch the exact same way you have pitched so far through the first 3 innings. You need to put up at 0.
Flowers shoots one down the right field line, slicing away from Calhoun and into the corner, and it goes foul. That hit him on a 1-2 pitch. Last thing you wanted to do is put a man on, and that's how Flowers reaches.
Yeah, he got around that breaking ball, didn't get on top of the baseball. See a changeup. It runs in, gets him on that forearm area. Just let that front shoulder fly open a little bit too quickly. That drops your elbow and elevate the changeup and hit by pitch.
Rio Ruiz, a fly ball to left in the second inning, so he's 0 for 1. Ground ball to second, should be 2. Espinosa to Simmons. On to Valbuena. 2 down.
Well, that's what you love to see, that ground ball, especially with the gifted middle infielders that the Angels have, with the ability to turn a double play. Espinosa fields that, flips it over to Simmons, 4-6-3, double play. Stays down on the well, perfect feed, and Simmons completes the double play. Talked about Espinosa in the opening as far as defense. .994 fielding percentage, now 21 double plays turned.
No balls, 2 strikes. It's a AT ANA strikeout victim in the second. One, 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Bridwell not afraid to pitch inside. First major league start, 3rd major league game of his career. His Angels debut tonight. This is Alex Meyer's spot in the rotation. 2-2. Foul.
Good breaking ball for Bridwell.
Meyer, by the way, is expected to return on Thursday. Faces former team, the Minnesota Twins.
Everyone's getting pushed back a day.
There's Alex. Down goes Santana. There's the shutdown inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Angels on top 9-2. Angels baseball on Fox Sports West is being brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Let's go places. 9-2 Angels here in the bottom of the 4th. Parker Bridwell, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit batted, 4 hits allowed, including the home run to Matt Kemp. Angels here in the 4th inning will send up Simmons, Revere, and Pennington. Simmons 0 for 2. Reached on the error by Swanson in the 3rd. Bouncer to the left side. That'll sneak through. It's a leadoff single. That was another play, the Swanson play, where he tried to charge that short hop.
Yep.
Easily could just laid back and gotten the second out on the Simmons bouncer.
And that's the one thing, especially when you're a young player. And we talked about Swanson is going to be a very good player. Sometimes when you're younger, the game just kind of speeds up on you. You just got to stay back and trust your athleticism. And he didn't do it on that play, but he's going to be a very good player.
Ben Revere for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice. Picked up an RBI and scored a run in that third inning.
Going back to my Hyundai key for this game, going the heat of the moment. Some good swings against the fastball. Bartolo Colon, 9 runs scored in the third. Some help by the defense for the Braves, but some good, solid swings against that fastball, the heater.
One ball, one strike. Simmons over at first base with a leadoff single. Quick throw to first. Andrelton is back. This is out toward left center field. Enciarte was shading him that way.
What does he have? Good closing speed out in center field. Reads the baseball well off the bat. That ball was hit very hard by Revere. Ciarte won a Gold Glove last season.
Final line on Bartolo Colon, 2 1/3. 7 hits, including the home run, 2 strikeouts, a walk, 9 runs, 2 earned. 3 errors were committed that third inning. Pennington, a fielder's choice, an RBI and a run scored. Every batter in that third inning scored a run.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. It took a line drive double play to get out of that inning for Atlanta.
Two balls and a strike. Mitchell Jackson, a first-round pick, supplemental. 2010 out of high school at Fort Lauderdale, Calvary Christian. Pitched in 7 games with Texas in 2015, 8 games last year. Traded this offseason.
Well, he really overthrows his curveball.
Almost like he slowed everything down,
Exactly, where you can see that when you're at the plate, you know that's not a fastball coming, it's something different. So unless it's down the middle of the plate, you just let it go.
Full count. Simmons on the move, and Pennington will foul it off. And this comprehensive telecast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Angels and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Angels Baseball LP. Espinosa on deck. Andrelton goes again. Pennington goes down swinging. Breaking pitch, 2 down. Stole the base for Andrelton.
It's 5th of the season. You look at the home, you're seeing a 9-2 score, but still so early in this game. We've seen a number of clubs come back from big deficits, including we saw the game yesterday with the Astros and the Twins. Which they were down, what, 8-2 in the game. They ended up winning that game 16-8. So you got to keep adding on if you're an offense for Mike Scioscia here.
Espinosa delivered an RBI single in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2 tonight. RBI for Danny is 16th. And he'll hit one out toward right center field. And Ciarte is there. Espinosa just got underneath that one, and the inning comes to an end. We'll head to the 5th inning. It's a 9-2 Angels lead.
Head into the 5th inning. I'm Alex Curry, and yesterday Eric Young Jr. made his Angels debut with his family in the stands. Now, as a veteran player, he has had his fair share of ups and downs throughout his career, but this year has been unlike any other. Just days after signing with the Angels, Eric and his wife lost their first son, and just 4 weeks later, he was on the field at Angels camp. Eric told me today his goal is to turn his tragedy into a triumph and honor to inspire anyone along the way who might be battling something just as devastating. And guys, he said now he has his own angel looking down on him.
Thanks a lot, Alex. And always difficult when you lose a child. And remember reading about EY talking to his teammates about it in spring training in Tempe. Just kind of using it as a release, an emotional release. Son born 3 months premature. Held him for one night before they said goodbye. Couldn't imagine having to go through that.
So tough.
2 balls and a strike. 8-9-1 for Atlanta here in the 5th. It's Peterson, Swanson, Inciarte, Parker, Bridwell. Angels debut. 4 strikeouts, a walk and hit batter. Peterson with the 2-2 count. Brave second baseman grounded out in the 2nd.
4 strikeouts, just 1 walk. Very similar to, as far as the strikeout to walk ratio saw in AAA with the Angels.
Full count. Dare I say he looks a little like Jared Weaver at times on the mound. Just
especially face definitely thin.
3-2. Ground ball to 2nd.
Well, he's been able to get some key ground ball outs already in this game. 6 outs via the ground ball, including a double play turn last inning. 65 pitches, 38 strikes for the youngster.
Dansby, Swanson 0 for 1. Ground ball to short.
Good slow curveball. And a feel for that pitch along with his slider. 2-seam, 4-seam fastball. Good miss right there. Fastball just at a baseball off the outside corner. Now you can go back to that slider slash cutter. You can get a swing and miss, although he's going inside. Well, he runs that 2-seam fastball and changeup inside very well, that combination.
One, 2. Off speed, ground ball to 2nd. 2 down. Enjoy the Angels Friday. Beach Week continuing against the Minnesota Twins. Fans in attendance receive a Shark Rally Monkey, courtesy of St. Joseph Hogue Health while supplies last. Go to angels.com for more info.
Starting to get more and more comfortable working ahead of counts. He's faced 19 batters, 13 first pitch strikes.
Down and in. 2-1. Cincinnati with a ground down and a walk. He scored a run. Out toward left center field. Eric Young Jr. Ball tailing away from him. Tracks it down for the third out. A 1-2-3 fifth for Bridwell. 9-2 Halos. Solid Angels debut so far for Parker Bridwell, and really keeping the hitters off balance. Made the one mistake to Matt Kemp, but nothing else. It's 74 pitches. Has got some run support in the third inning, and here in the fifth, it'll be Gratterall, Young, and Calhoun, and someone gets on base. Albert Pujols.
How cool of a moment for Parker, in position for his first major league win, and also as an opportunity to watch potential history in this game with Albert Pujols. What a debut for Parker Bridwell so far.
Gratterall 1 for 2. Had 2 plate appearances in that third inning. Singled his first time up. But reached on the error by Bartolo. Got an RBI and also scored a run. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2. There's a flared out to center field. Cincinnati comes in. Ball hangs up for him. 1 out. Some of the other scores around Major League Baseball. Texas came back and defeated Tampa Bay. Oakland lost to Cleveland. Seattle over Colorado. Toronto beat Cincinnati. They had the long ball working in that one. Houston won again against the Minnesota Twins, and the Nationals leading the Giants in the 4th. Here it's 9-2. We're in the 5th with 1 out. Over the on and Eric Young Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3 game thus far with an RBI single. That's sliced down the left field line. It'll go for extra bases. A double for Eric Young Jr., his first extra base hit as an Angel.
Well, he really has impressed since being recalled here. Great numbers in AAA, showing speed, good defense in the outfield also, and some pretty good swings. That's a good pitch. He went with the pitch, hits it down the left field line, picking up his first double as an Angel. 2 hits in the game already for Eric Young Jr.
Calhoun 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI in the third. One to Cole. This one's out to left field. Two down, and Albert will come to the plate. Albert hit number 599 in the third inning against Bartolo Colon. This will be his second appearance against Luke Jackson.
Remember, he threw him a first pitch fastball last at bat. I think he's going to be looking first pitch fastball.
He certainly did, right down Broadway too. Mentioned 9th on the all-time home run list at 599. Last man to get to number 600 was Jim Thome. He hit 599 and 600 August 15, 2011 as a member of the Twins against the Detroit Tigers. Here's the first one. It's an off-speed pitch for a strike, 0-1. Recording history, or hoping to. The 0-1 fastball, and he pops it up to shallow right. Markakis underneath it. And the Halos are done here in the 5th. We head to the 6th inning. It's a 9-2 Angels lead.
wild inning. It's worthy of a Carlos Cam replay. The defense for the Atlanta Braves really helped out a lot in a 9-run inning in the third for the Halos, but it could have been a very quick inning for Bartolo Colon, but the infield defense not there. Bartolo Colon didn't help himself out with the glove either. A ground ball here, had a play at the plate, stumbles, throws that one late. The inconsistent defense led to a number of runs, but the big swing in that inning, though, Albert Pujols with a 3-run home run, but the defense certainly let down the Atlanta Braves.
Parker Bridwell back to work. Markakis, Kemp, and Adams. 2-3-4 for Atlanta here in the 6th. Popped up third base side. Pennington moving over near the railing and just beyond his reach. Markakis, a 1-for-2 game, had a single back in the first. It's a hit to short. One down.
Well, the youngster, very impressive, getting a lot of ground ball outs. And to Simmons, nice play on that grounder by Markakis.
Is that the 7th ground ball out?
And you get 2 outs for the one ground ball out. So 8 outs via the ground ball for Bridwell so far.
No combination platter, 2 for the price of 1.
Yes, indeed.
Kemp 2 for 2 with a single and a home run.
And right back with a fastball on
There
him.
you go, sir.
I know you're hitting 429 versus fastballs this season, but I'm going to try a fastball in, and he got the inside corner.
Just missed low. Ball on a strike.
Well, he
Kemp
sells that changeup very well. Good arm angle.
took Bridwell deep to right center field. And that was in the 3rd inning, 9th of the year. 1-2.
It's that power sinker.
Over to third. Pennington has it. 2 down. MLB.TV Premium is back and better than ever. Watch every out-of-market regular season game live on over 400 supported devices. Plus, get a free subscription to At-Bat Premium, the #1 app for live baseball. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Go to MLB.TV for details. 2 outs, nobody on. Matt Adams, the first baseman, coming up. Single in the first, a strikeout in the third. That one just missed off the plate. Two and up.
See if he can finish off this inning again with another ground ball out. It's already 2 of them so far.
Great one.
He's got to go right back out with a fastball. Challenge him, even though he's a very good fastball hitter. Pretty good sized lead here. Make him swing the bat.
Full count.
Good spot again.
Flowers on deck. Payoff all the way. And foul at the plate.
88 pitches, 53 of them strikes for Bridwell.
Lifted out towards shallow left field. Revere coming in. Parker Bridwell with another 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 9-2 Halos. Give me Tuesdays when we return.
So what is your favorite all-time burger?
I gotta say the double-double from In-N-Out. That's my go-to.
I knew you got to get one of those guys to get a little SoCal love for it.
Oh yeah.
Gotta go with a Whataburger. My dad's worked there since I was a kid, still does. And man, it's the best burger. Every time I go back to Texas, that's where I'm going.
Winstead, you know, back in Kansas City, I love it. I love those fries, you know, and then that strawberry lemonade, oof, even better.
Oh, I agree with it. This is all-timer. Thanks, Albert.
All right, buddy, thank you.
Wow, Victor, a little Kansas City love there, a little Winstead burger. What about you? What is your
plaza?
favorite?
You know,
that's the toughest question I think there is out there.
It is, and it's so subjective. My favorite burger is the free one. The one that someone's paying for, that's my favorite burger. Every place nowadays, there's something good about it. Whataburger, of course, is a Texas thing. That's why Pennington likes that. He's from Texas.
Five Guys, really good.
Five Guys is good. In-N-Out, of course, is a staple out here.
I love the Habit Burger, though.
I'm going to give you, see, I haven't had that. You were talking about that place.
Love it.
I tell you what, I am going to go on a limb. I enjoyed the Sonic burgers.
Sonic burgers,
they're good
too. Yes, Tommy burgers, real good too.
But again, the best one's the free.
Yeah.
If it's free, it's for me, and I'll take.
And I'm driving home tonight. I'm going to have that bacon Western cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. in the drive-thru, which will be perfect for me tonight.
Yeah, nothing like having a gut buster going to bed.
Yes, it's perfect.
Valbuena, Simmons, and Revere. Sam Freeman taking over on the mound. Or Luke Jackson. 9th game, no record of 1.50 ERA.
Well, I'm semi-hungry right now.
Yeah, I bet. I think it all depends on what type of mood you're in. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you drive by Wendy's and you say,
yes,
gotta have the Baconator.
Yes. I'm really hungry right now. I'm definitely going through the drive-thru with Carl's for that Western bacon. I love that one.
Here I pictured you as a Fuddruckers guy.
Yes.
Two-one. Big swing and a foul ball back. Luis, a walk, a single, and a double play ball lined into the double play that ended the 3rd inning.
Still, when I asked that question to Albert Pujols, his smile on his face, remembering and thinking, oh, Winstead's. Remember that one very well. back in Kansas City.
Used to go to that place all the time as a kid, as Luis will go down swinging for out number 1. There's one right there at the plaza.
Yes.
We stay down there. Andrelton Simmons coming up.
I'm going to get you to try the Habit Burger. You're going to like that one a lot.
I remember we were talking about it up in Oakland, and then we were walking into the stadium, and the security guards there were we were talking about burgers. They jumped into the conversation. He's the one that said it as well.
Yes, indeed.
I have gotten on this kick, though, and you've known it because I've seen it now with the well-done fried egg on the hamburger.
Yes, that's a very good call on that one, too.
Can't be a runny egg, though. You like that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Really? You know, it's funny that there's a Cuban dish called picadillo, which is basically a ground beef plate that's served over white rice, and a traditional way of doing it is to add just a fried egg on top of that. My brother used to kill that, and that would just get so nauseated just looking at that thing.
You're killing me right now. I'm starving.
2 balls and a strike. Andrelton a 1-for-3 game. Then, of course, on Twitter we get all the suggestions.
Man, we're getting a lot.
No doubt. A lot of people like the habit. Volcano Burger in Los Alamitos.
Yes.
You've had that?
Yes, I have.
That's downstairs.
You know, wherever I get to go anywhere, you know me, I'm pretty plain as far as the eating habits. If I can find a place with a burger, I'm set.
Yeah. Someone said try the blue peppercorn burger from Granite City Brewery the next time we're in Kansas City. Apollo's Burgers? You heard that one?
Mm-mm.
Off West and Chapman. That's downstairs, and Simmons works the walk. Now that the entire audience is starving. Goopy's buying everybody.
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh. You know, I already said where I'm driving through on the way home, that's for sure.
A lot of people big fans of the habit.
Yes.
The teriyaki char burger. The Santa Barbara style at the habit.
I'm telling you, it's really, really good.
You know what? I enjoyed here too, off the 5 Slater's, 50-50.
Yes.
Not bad. That's kind of a design your own burger place.
Tommy Burger's really good too. I love their fries though.
Yeah. Just wish Tommy Boy was serving it for me. Nothing like having a fat guy in a little coat serving your burgers. Foul back.
Yeah. That would be perfect. Would have been perfect.
Yeah. Except apparently he might be a fan of the Yankees. Ben Revere's 0 for 3. RBI and a run scored. We'll chop it back toward the mound. Freeman goes to Swanson. Not going to turn the double play as Revere will reach on the fielder's choice. 2 down now.
But Freeman did a nice job as far as staying under control and making that throw to second base. Very difficult to be able to turn a double play with Ben Revere running. So you're making sure you get that out at second, and then he did a good job on that one. It was a mistake made a number of times back in that 3rd inning in which the Angels scored 9 runs.
Oh, 1 count. All right, last couple of shot-outs, Gooby.
Yep.
Simsies are 25 degrees in Huntington Beach. Stacked? You ever heard of Stacked?
No. Doesn't mean I won't somewhere down the road. Oh, yeah, Shake Shack, by the way.
Shake Shack,
oh,
yeah.
Fantastic.
TK Burger in Huntington Beach as well. Burger Parlor in Old Town Orange. That's right next to Felix's if you want some Cuban food.
Yes, I remember you were talking about that a long time ago.
All right, we should be able to get free burgers for a while now. We've promoted all of them, I think. Bennington with a knock. First of the night. First and second, 2 outs. Espinosa coming up.
I'm starving right now. You're killing me.
Fat Burger. Forgot about Fat Burger.
Oh,
I've had that.
You know, by the way, they have a great turkey burger at Fat Burger.
Yeah.
And good fries there, too, by the way.
Man, oh man. Everybody chiming in on the
Yes.
burgers. Always appreciate your interaction on Twitter.
Thank you so much.
First and second, 2 down. Espinosa chopping it foul. Danny 1 for 3 with an RBI single. So someone chimed in. Bob's big boy. Why not?
Been there too,
Yeah.
yes. I agree, very good.
Freeman turning it over. No balls, 2 strikes. Well, last night it was a 6-run third inning for Atlanta, only 2 earned, leading the Braves to a 6-3 victory. Tonight, a 9-run third inning for the Angels. Of those, just 2 earned.
Albert Pujols with his 599th home run in that third inning.
Now it bounces, hits Flowers in the mask, goes to the backstop. And Revere will advance to third base. Pennington to second.
This breaking ball overthrown. As a catcher, you try to get in front of that off the mask, bounce in front of the plate. What all you can do as a catcher is try to square up the shoulders, but when it hits off the mask like that, you've done everything possible.
Now our executive producer at home is hungry.
Yes.
Watching our game.
Yes, he is.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Nick Davis is kind of hungry right now.
Yep. Sorry, not sorry.
Yes, because we are too.
1-2 count. And Espinosa will go down swinging. 6 complete here at the Big A. It's a 9-2 Angels lead.
baseball break brought to you by T-Mobile. Chris Sale, first start against his former team in Chicago. Didn't go real well as far as ERA. Gave up 5 earned runs in 5 innings. Did pick up the W, 9 punch-outs. Justin Verlander trying for his 23rd career win versus the Royals, but ended up losing 1-0. Skoglund picks up his first win in the majors in his debut. Goes 6 1/3 shutout innings as the Royals beat the Tigers 1-0.
Parker Bridwell back out on the mound to start the 7th, 9-2. Halos on top. And here the 7th, Atlanta will have Flowers, Ruiz, and Santana due up.
Very impressive Angels debut for Parker Bridwell tonight.
Out toward right center field. Young moving back on it. And he'll pull up. That's gone. A home run for Tyler Flowers going the opposite way. His 3rd of the season. And it's 9-3. Angels have action in their bullpen too.
That baseball has kept carrying and carrying. At the right center field, talked about him to start the game and how well he has hit the baseball. Got hit by a pitch. His last at bat, now his 3rd home run of the season. Now a slider was out over the plate. You see a reaction there by Bridwell. He knew he didn't hit his spot necessarily with his slider. Very impressive.
Good arm.
Yes.
You did well, sir. This one back up the middle, and Ruiz is on board. So back-to-back hits now, allowed by Bridwell to start the 7th.
And Mike Scioscia may indeed think about going down to the bullpen now.
Had retired 8 straight coming into this inning. Gratterall out to pay a visit, and that usually means that just to give the bullpen a little extra time. Deolis Guerra getting ready. Here comes Soch. That's going to be it. But overall, a terrific debut for the young right-hander. A 25-year-old from Hereford, Texas. Speaking of beef,
yes,
that's the land of beef and
yes,
cattle.
It is.
Up in the Panhandle, just outside of Amarillo. He will certainly get a terrific round of applause once he exits here. 4 strikeouts, a walk, 1 hit batter in his Angels debut. He'll walk off the mound in line for his first major league victory. The Halos on top, 9-3. Angels baseball on Fox Sports West is being brought to you by Metro Nissan. Doing it right. Halos up 9-3 here in the 7th. Nobody out, man on. 92 pitches for Parker Bridwell. His first major league start, third career game. 2 games out of the bullpen for the Orioles last year. Angels acquiring him not too long ago, earlier this month. To be exact, it could be designated for assignment by Baltimore, and he comes in here and does a terrific job. 2 home runs allowed. Kemp a 2-run shot in the 3rd, a solo shot to Flowers to start the 7th, and after the single to Ruiz, it's Deolis Guerra who's on in relief. Guerra 2-2 with a 4.50 ERA. This will be his 14th appearance, 16 strikeouts, 9 walks, and 18 innings of work. He'll face Danny Santana. Last outing for Guerra Sunday, gave up 2 runs, 2 innings of work. Santana 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs.
Guerra is one of those pitchers to get a ground ball double play with his changeup. Trying to get ahead of the count first to utilize that pitch. See if he get Santana out in front, roll over, hit a ground ball and an infielder. The pitch upstairs though.
Short lead for Ruiz over at first base. Good off-speed pitch, Valbuena to the backhand, fires to Simmons for 1. The relay back to first. Gets away, goes into the camera well. Again, you're not going to turn the double play there. Santana will be awarded second base, and Simmons will get charged with his 8th error of the season.
Man, so getting that error, it seems like most of those errors so far for Anelton this season has been the ones where he's trying to make something out, especially difficult play with a pitcher covering the base and he's trying to stretch out to catch that baseball. A lot of those have been on those double play turns with either a pitcher or a first baseman running back to the base.
First one's outside. Jace Peterson, the second baseman, twice has grounded out to Espinosa.
Good fastball upstairs from Deolis.
One. Inside corner, at least according to John Tumpain, the home plate umpire. Good changeup, down goes Peterson, 2 outs.
He sold that one well after fastball inside. Goes a changeup. The differential in the speeds of those pitch. 92 to an 82. Well out in front, unable to make contact. A variation of the circle changeup, and then it runs down and away, unable to make contact.
Dansby Swanson with 2 ground outs tonight, 0 for 2. Swanson lifts one down the left field line, not very deep. Revere is over there. And that'll do it for the Braves. They get one on the home run by Flowers. Stretch time here at the Big A. Angels on top 9-3.
Angels baseball on Fox Sports West is being brought to you by the all-new 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. Go the distance with 84 mpg and a 566 total driving range. By Mercury Insurance, we're on a mission to save you money. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com to get a fast free quote and see how much you can save. And by GMC.
Bottom of the 7th inning. Halos on top by the score of 9-3. 9-1-2 coming up. And if someone gets on base, it'll be Albert Pujols. Jason Mott takes over on the mound. Freeman ended up going just one inning. Had a couple of strikeouts, one hit allowed and a walk. Gratterall 1 for 3 tonight. Single and an RBI. Lifted out the left. That Kemp comes in. One down. Here comes Eric Young Jr.
Had a very good game both at the plate and in the field.
Mott was with the Rockies last year and into earlier this year, was released, picked up by the Braves. Last year pitched in 30 games, 0-1 with a 4.94 ERA. What a season he had back in 2012 as a member of the Cardinals. 42 saves. Aside from that, his previous high had been 9. Hasn't had more than 6 since.
Yeah, he's a guy that will just rear back and try to throw that fastball by you. There's Eric Young Sr. watching his son here tonight having a very good game. Saw it was here last night. Watch his son have 2 stolen bases. 2 hits tonight for EY Jr.
The original EY.
Yes.
One and 2. 2 for 4 game for Young. Single and a double, picked up an RBI. Lays off. Did not go. All 9 runs allowed while Bartolo Colon was on the mound. Only 2 earned. 2-2. Well, all this burger talk, Gooby, all of a sudden we've got some burgers delivered to our booth.
Oh, perfect.
Awesome. Now you don't have to go through the drive-thru.
I know. I'm doing all right now. I feel pretty good.
These are good burgers, by the way. I've had these before.
Look at the fries, too.
This thing weighs like 10 pounds, dude. Little flare out the left center field. Is he going to get his 3rd hit? No, can't. Makes the catch. 2 down. Well, this is
yes. Look at this thing. Wow.
Those fries.
Whoa. Look at this burger right here. This is fantastic. These fries.
All right.
Wow. That is fantastic.
How's that sound on the air?
It sounds great.
Maybe I should have held the cough button.
Perfection.
These are good, man.
Wow, this burger's unbelievable. Wow.
You going through the drive-thru?
No, I'm good now.
Here's Cole. Pujols on deck. Had to get some carbs before the Pujols at bat.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice of the guys down in the Diamond Club.
Yes.
One ball, one strike. Cole 1 for 4. Ground ball into the shift. Freeman will retire Calhoun. The Angels down in order. We head to the 8th inning. The Angels on top 9-3.
Top of the 8th inning, and the Halos have a comfortable 9-3 lead over the Atlanta Braves. As we welcome you back outside the Big A, Ken French with you, and don't forget, following this one, it's Angels Live, presented by your SoCal Mazda dealers. Myself, Jose Mota, Tim Salmon, Alex Curry have a lot to talk about. Albert Pujols continues to knock on the door of his 600th career home run, hits .599 here tonight, a 3-run shot kicking off a 9-run 3rd inning. We'll show you as many of those runs as we possibly can. Plenty of run support for Parker Bridwell. making his first big league start, in line for his first big league win. We'll also revisit all the top burgers in Southern California. That and much more on the post-game show, but right now we send it inside to the guys.
Frenchie, always great to see you. You going to be on that next road trip?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
and I'm buying. I'm buying with
awesome.
Detroit.
Hey, yes, perfect. You are. See you next Tuesday in Detroit, pal. David Hernandez, 17th game of the season, no record. And a 4.26 ERA. This one's out toward left field, and Revere can't get to it. Plays it on a short hop. Ender Inciarte on board with a leadoff single. Hernandez taking over for Guerra, who went 1 inning. 1 strikeout. No damage. Bridwell, by the way, 6 innings plus 2 batters, 6 hits, 2 of which were home runs. 4 strikeouts, a walk, a hit batter, 3 runs, all earned. Looking for his first major league win.
Very solid effort for him tonight. Wait, another opposite field hit for an Atlanta Brave. Going the other way.
Billy Bonifacio came in defensively last inning. Nick Markakis' spot on the order. Lifts this one out to left field. Revere was playing shallow. 1 down.
Left fielder, number 27,
Jeffrey Marte taking over defensively at third base with Pennington. Kept 2 for 3 tonight. He'll chop this one to short. Pennington on to first. So Andrelton Simmons is the man out of the game. Pennington moving over. Albert Pujols set to lead things off when we return to the bottom of the 8th inning. Albert leading things off here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And he'll be facing a new pitcher. Ian Kroll takes over on the mound for Jason Mott. Albert in his 599th in the 3rd inning, 8th of the year. is 2 for 3 tonight. It'll be Pujols, Valbuena, and Marte. Kroll, 26-year-old Illinois native, pitching in his 20th game. 1-1 with a 6.63 ERA. Here's the first one. Albert takes a fastball, the inside part of the plate. Oh, what? Use it foul.
Well, you know, as a pitcher too, you know what's potentially going to happen against you while you're on the mound. Albert, a little anxious on that one to pitch before. A pretty good pitch to do some damage.
First time Albert's ever faced Kroll. Up and in. 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Angels faithful certainly don't like it.
It's never really worked out real well for pitchers when you go up and in against Albert. Can't imagine him getting another fastball. More than likely, we'll see a changeup going down and away.
Here's the 1-2. Kind of launched that one. At 598 last night, 599 tonight, looking for 600. Outside, full count. Back-to-back changeups.
You try to sneak a fastball in.
Here comes the 3-2 pitch. And he got him. Down and in. 89-mile-per-hour breaking ball, 1 down.
Really, when you think about it, during that sequence of pitches, Albert got one pitch close to the strike zone. That was the very first one he saw. Just went down and in, hard slider down and in.
Valbuena 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. One. Fooled on the off speed, 1-2. Jeffrey Marte on deck. Count. Back-to-back hitters going through that 3-2 count.
And a lot of off-speed pitches.
And Valbuena strikes out. 2 down. Take a look at the in-game box score for the Halos. 9-3 lead in the bottom of the 8th inning only starter without a hit, Ben Revere. Andrelton Simmons had one before he was taken out of the game. Jeffrey Marte coming to the plate. Every man in that third inning scored a run. 14 men came to the plate in the third for the Angels.
What a special night for Albert. 2 hits, including home run number 599. Ties Babe Ruth on the all-time hit list tonight.
Ground ball over to third. Marte retired for the third out. We'll head to the ninth inning. Angels up 9-3.
David Hernandez takes over now on the mound here for the Angels as they're trying to close this out and give Parker Bridwell his first major league victory, second inning I should say for David.
And on top of all that, like you said, with the
and Albert,
exactly.
Boy, the energy here was great. Seeing all the fans with cell phones trying to get that magical moment.
I'll be able to try to do that tomorrow.
Point Albert has done so well at the Big A this season. 24 RBI in 24 home games.
Adams cutting through that one, 1-2. Gooby, you picked up about 10 minutes on your drive back because you don't have to go through a drive-through.
I'm all good now.
Adams goes down swinging, 1 down.
And now it's time for the Land Rover Above and Beyond Player of the Game. What a night so far for Albert Pujols. Excellent night for him. 2 hits, including his 599th career home run, 9th all-time, a 3-run home run in the third. Also walked in that third inning. Picked up 2 hits tonight. Parker Bridwell, very good himself in his debut as an Angel.
How awesome would it have been if he picked up 600 tonight? Be for her first guy to get 499 and 500 in one game, 599 and 600 in another. Revere,
especially if he did it in the same inning.
Yeah, that would have been unbelievable.
That was close.
The Angels 1 out away, picking up the W and evening up the series at a game apiece. Bridwell to Guerra to Hernandez. 10 hits for the Angels, 7 for Atlanta. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1. 0-2. Pitches thrown by David, 10 for strikes. 0-2. Bouncer to second should do it. Espinosa has it. Light that baby up as the Angels pick up the victory by the final of 9-3. A lot of good stuff to talk about, but most importantly, Albert Pujols, one away from history, 600 home runs. He is 9th on the all-time list, and also Parker Bridwell, welcome to the Angels, picking up his first Major League victory.
What a night it was, getting 9 runs in the 3rd inning. Some help from the defense from Atlanta, but Parker Bridwell, there he is, getting that first Major League W. And Albert Pujols, home run number 599. What a special night it was indeed for the Angels here.
We'll see what happens tomorrow with the rubber game of the series, with Atlanta wrapping it up at 7:07 start. Before the Minnesota Twins come to town, the Angels won't have an off day till next Monday. Bridwell, 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 of which were home runs, had 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, and hit 1 man. And picking up his first Major League win and just his 3rd Major League game. 2 games in relief last year, and he gets a start today. Eric Young Jr. with a couple of hits. He's down to the field with Alex Curry.
Eric, everyone showed up tonight, all 9 batters scoring in that 3rd inning. What clicked for this team early on?
I think everybody giving everything they got, not giving up, putting up good at-bats. You know, we was able to take advantage of some miscues on their end, and you know, that speaks a lot. You want to give every out and give everything you got. And
you've really made the most of your opportunity since getting called up yesterday. What has really clicked for you in taking advantage of every single opportunity?
Staying in the moment, enjoying where I'm at, not worrying about the results, and then just go out there and give everything I got and let the Lord take care of everything else.
And what's it mean to you to have your dad here in the audience to watch you last night and tonight?
It's huge. Usually he's coaching right now, so right now he can be dad and take advantage of watching me play, and it's a special moment for both of us.
And you showed up just in time. Albert Pujols hitting home run number 599 tonight, just 1 away from that magical 600. What's it like to be here and watch history in the making?
Anytime you can be here to witness history, like I said, staying in the moment, and this is a moment that you want to be a part of, whether you're witnessing it or whatever it may be, and I'm just glad to be here. Hopefully he hits the 600 sometime soon.
Well, congratulations on the win. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Well, there you have it. The Angels take Game 2 after a huge 3rd inning, and Albert Pujols hitting home run number 599. But stick around for Angels Live with Kent French, Jose Mota, and Tim Salmon coming up next.